Well, Brock, it's another picturesque day of Florida sunshine here at Miami's Hard Rock Stadium. Today, we're ready for an entertaining battle between the Indianapolis Colts and the Miami Dolphins. Spencer Schrader is going to have the honor of getting us started. And here we go from Miami. On the return, here's Tyreek Hill. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that run.
Over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. Tua taking right to the air. And it's caught. This is Jalen Wright. And he's going to bring it up to the 40-yard line before he stops. Getting 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a first down.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Caught that one near the line, and after that, it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
Only took him one play, partner, and they've already made it to that 40-yard line.
Ready.
First down, here's Tua. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. Trying to connect with Tyreek Hill there, and now they face second down.
You know, the goal on a lot of these short throws is to simply let the receiver create some yards after the catch. That yak. Well, I think he was thinking about the yak before he actually secured the catch.
connect on first. It's second down.
Come on, two. Ready. Big team. Solo left Zion. Solo left Zion.
Opening carry for Devon Achane. And he's caught after a gain of about 2. Like so many before him, he's brought down by DeForest Buckner.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
And on third down, the Colts going with the nickel here.
Get set. Ready.
2 and out from the gun. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 44 before he stopped. They gain 14 on the play. And that's going to give the Dolphins a first down.
First down.
Okay, running backs might not be the most accomplished route runners, certainly compared to the receivers. But when it comes to body control, strength, making a catch through contact, this guy just showed out.
From the 44-yard line now, first and 10.
All right, come on. Yeah. Ready, two.
Achane gets this on the draw. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. It's a solid 7-yard pickup on first down. Now they're going to have second and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
7 yards on that last play, so this is second and 3.
Get safe. Get on.
From the 37. He just got rid of it, Brock, but he was still in that tackle box. Just going to draw the flag. No one in the area. He was still in the pocket. Seems like a pretty cut and dry intentional grounding to me.
Seems like you want to be an official someday, Kate.
Maybe, maybe.
Yeah, because you nailed that one.
So the grounding backs him up and wipes away second down. A very tough third down play here.
Ready, shot. Ready, 21G, 21G. Out.
Out of the gun, Tonga by law. Has him on the quick hit. And he's going to be drugged down. Looks like at that 37-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here.
A gain of 13 on the play. It's fourth
Solo
down.
left Zion. Solo left.
Tonga Vailoa throwing on fourth. He's got to his running back. And he's stopped at the 31-yard line. They come through with 6 yards there, Brock, and they're rewarded with a new set of downs.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
Ready, team.
First and 10 now. Here's Tonga Vailoa. Here's a screen for Achane. And he's brought down at the 17-yard line.
13 yards on the play.
All right, still scoreless through one quarter, but that looks like it's going to change pretty soon. Hopefully no shortage of excitement coming up in the second. Back to Hard Rock Stadium right after this. We're back for the second quarter. Dolphins in a real good spot to score.
They're right here. Ready, two, stay here. Watson, Oscar, Watson, Oscar. Out.
They'll run here on first down. Not the way to begin a new set of downs, Brock, as they drop it behind the line.
Well, you call that play to surprise the defense, try to get to the goal line. But a quick adjustment by the defense, well, it kept him in position to make the stop and ruin that play.
All right, here we go. Second down.
Hey, get set. Out.
Tagovailoa now working from the gun. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards them with a first and goal.
It sure seemed like he knew exactly where he was going with that right off the snap.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Four downs now to get in. Here's first and goal. Shotgun snap now to Tagovailoa. This one's caught. And they'll stand him up and sit him down at the line.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Line of scrimmage once again, that 7-yard line as they get set, second and goal. Throwing now, Tagovailoa. And he will score. Touchdown, Miami. The Dolphins get the game's first points here in the second. Jalen Wright with the touchdown. All right, so we're already into the second quarter, Brock, but that was just their opening drive of this football game. Fortunately, they did get a touchdown out of it.
Yep, and if opportunities with the ball are going to be as infrequent as they've been to start this game, you got to make each and one of those chances count. In that area, they are a perfect one-for-one.
Extra point is good by Sanders. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. And that kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. So we got a touchback. This drive will start at the 35.
Ready, set.
This, the snap that's going to take us inside the 2-minute warning.
Here we go, here we go. 60 Eagles, 60 Eagles. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready.
Straight to the air is Richardson. And he's holding up. They're able to drop him. We've hit the 2-minute warning now at Hard Rock. The Colts got a long way to go and a short time to get there. Trying again, following the sack. He's got his man. That's Alec Pierce. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Here's the first carry for Jonathan Taylor. That is exactly why you rally to the football. Got through one tackle, but the next guy gets him for a loss.
That's got to be so frustrating for the runner. You're fighting the good fight. You even rip through a tackle to stay afloat, but the blocking can't buy you enough time or room to even get back to the line of scrimmage.
Second down carry for Taylor. He's pushed straight ahead, and that's maybe a yard at most. Jalen Phillips finishing that play off.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
Wonder what's in the playbook here as they come up on 3rd and 11. From the shotgun, it's Richardson. He's going deep. Well, they had the look, certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
So here we go. This is that aggressive mindset they've been talking about. They're going for it here. Now the Dolphins call a timeout. It's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. All right, here's one of our game's first big risks. The offense lining up to go for it on their own side.
Ready? Hot 70, hot 70. Ready?
Going for it on fourth, Richardson. It's on target to Pierce. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Working from the gun, it's Richardson. It's a completion of Michael Pittman Jr. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Going again, Richardson. Once more into the hands of Pittman. And he's able to take this one down to the 25. Timeout Indianapolis. That's its second. And they still have 1 in their pocket for what's left of this half.
Ready?
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Let's go. Cowboy 80. Ready?
Richardson to throw again. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause, an inability to consistently find and exploit any opening in what's been a very sound defensive game plan.
Didn't get that one off in time. This is going to be a delay of game. A little slow to operate the offense, and they're going to back it up as a result of that penalty. Well, that delay game certainly doesn't help things. It's third and even longer now. Once more now, it's Richardson. Into double coverage. Ooh, don't want to do that, and he's there for the interception. Jordan Brooks comes up with it. He got in front of that one for the pick. Looked like that's the receiver it was designed to go to on that play, too.
Yeah, the QB just must have missed the lurky defender in coverage right there. That's where, as a QB, you've got to have the vision to not just see your route, but see those defenders in front of it. If you stare down your receivers in this league, turnovers follow.
Looks like they'll play it safe with a run to the outside. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. So we're through 2 quarters now, still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports.
Jason Sanders to kick off for Miami.
Sanders all set to send it away. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. Taylor gets it to begin the drive. And he's only able to power this forward for about 3 yards.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
After the 3-yard pickup, it's 2nd and 7. Option give to Taylor. And finally, they bring him down. He shook off a couple of defenders there on a nice pickup. Call it 4 yards, and they're set up with a manageable 3rd and 2.
You know, Kate, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. Right, doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
He completes it in traffic. And they're going to hold him down just shy of the 40. 16 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Colts. Taylor now up the middle. Drops by the first guy he met. No gain on that first down run.
So close to a big loss of yards for those guys up front. 1 second sooner, and they got to tackle behind the line. But a stop to celebrate nonetheless.
Last run, not a lot of help, Brock. 9 to go now on second down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. That's brought in. It's his back, Jonathan Taylor. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Big gain, 14 on the play. And it's good for an Indianapolis first down.
They like to say it's about the Jimmies and the Joes. I think that's about the X's and the O's. That's a well-drawn-up completion that nets them a first down.
They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for first and 10.
19 tight, 19 tight. 70 Timberwolves.
Throwing now, Richardson. This going to be caught by Tyler Warren. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
Move the chains! Gotta move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's first and 10.
Ready! Ready!
Straight ahead with Taylor. We'll take this only to about the 11 before going down. They made it 3 yards on the tote. It'll bring up second down. To throw, Richardson. Splits a couple of defenders and completes it. And he's brought down after a short gain.
I'm not going to lie. I know they got a completion, and completions, you never turn them down. But to make that throw for those yards into double coverage, that is way too much risk for that reward.
Hold the ready.
Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
Let's go. 19, 18.
Well, the defense is really buckled down. That was a scoreless 3rd quarter for us. It's the Colts ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Coming to the line for their 9th play of the drive. This is 3rd and 3.
Ready.
And they take it across the goal line for an Indianapolis touchdown. The Colts now trail by just a point in the 4th. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown. They broke out the design run for him there. Coach just tells him, hey, Brock, hey, QB, do your thing, get us 6.
Yeah, and these offensive coaches love this play, and defensive coaches hate it, Kate, because it really gives you an extra hat, right? An extra number when your QB's got the athleticism, got the legs, got the instincts to go run it in for 6. A defensive nightmare, an offensive touchdown.
Spencer Schrader to kick off for Indianapolis.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Return starts at the 9. And after the dive, they're set up with some decent field position to start this drive.
Over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Dolphins just about set up here. First and 10.
All right, fellas, listen up. Right. Someone work hard.
They'll start the drive with Achane. And he picks up a nice chunk before the stop is made.
Simply put, Kate, that is a drive starter extraordinaire.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Quite the start to that drive, huh? The first play sets him up now at the 38. They'll stick with A-Chain. And they'll only find 1 yard up the gut. Second down.
The one thing I could say positive about the execution of that play is at least he didn't go backwards.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 39-yard line.
Last run only gained a yard. That means it's 2nd and 9. Tua now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
And I can promise you, you go back and look at the most efficient offenses in the NFL over the last couple decades, one thing will resonate. You've got to be able to attack the middle of the field. It's great to do it with receivers. It's awesome with tight ends. But when you get that influence from your running backs, man, you become a dangerous offense to stop.
It's the 2-minute warning from Miami. Dolphins pushing to get within range for a game winner. First and 10, ball set up at the 48. Setting up to pass. This is caught by Jalen Waddle. And he drives this across midfield and down into enemy territory.
6-yard pickup.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And they get this down roughly to the 34-yard line. It's a gain of 11 there. That picks up the first.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Out of this shotgun, a gift to A-Chain. And this one's going the wrong way. Nice win for that defense as they send him backwards.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
Everyone's prepped. It's second down now.
Go ahead. Ready.
Here he is to throw. Here's a screen for A-Chain. Down to the 10. And they're going to do it, Brock. They break the tie in the final minute. It's a touchdown. Absolutely clutch score there, Brock, as they take the lead here in the final minutes.
Incredible execution. The moment not too big for any of them. And Kate, they cashed in when it really mattered.
Sanders connects on the point after. And the Dolphins break that tie and now lead by 7.
14, Colts 7. Jason
Sanders all set to send it away. And that one bounces through the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
So it's good field position for the Colts as they get set, 1st and 10. He'll look to throw it. And they got there in time. He's taken down. Now we get a timeout from the Colts. That's their first. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
My goodness, was that some kind of speed off the edge. There's only a handful of tackles in this league that have the lateral movement to stay in front of an end like that. It may be time for this quarterback to start mixing up his cadence, his count, certainly making sure this defensive end can't get off the way that he has.
And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game. Timeout, Indianapolis. That's its second. And they're still going to have one left at their disposal.
Cut. Ready?
This offense looking to convert as they come up on third down. Throwing now. That'll be incomplete, and the clock shows 10 seconds left.
That's what I call complimentary defense right there. That pressure by the group up front, that leads to the incompletion and to the benefit of that secondary.
Here he goes. Gotta have this on fourth down. He can't get away. They get the sack and force a turnover on down.
Well, this play never had a chance between the pressure at home and the coverage downfield. QB still got to find a way to throw it up and give somebody an opportunity to make a play.
Into the victory formation they go, Brock, here on first down. With the win in hands, they'll take the knee, let this clock run out.
They could stop the clock now if they choose. In the final moments of the game, every second counts. If you're going to call a timeout, you want to be right next to that official to signal it in just as that knee goes down.
So in the end, it's a Dolphins win here. This is the type of game everyone was hoping they'd see when they entered this stadium, Brock, you and I included. A close one that went all the way down to the final whistle.
And Kay, this is one of the bigger adjustments a college player has to make to the NFL. In college, you get a lot of blowouts. The NFL, every game you get calloused because you know more often than not they'll be like this, a one-possession game. It's not about how you start. It's all about how you finish.
Call it Motown, call it the Motor City. To Lions fans, this is home. Ford Field in downtown Detroit. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Miami Dolphins and the Detroit Lions. Here is the Spring League star, Jake Bates, set to get this one going. And off we go from Ford Field. And no chance to return this one. Through the end zone for a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Ready. Ready. Hey, time out two. Time out two. Time out two.
First carry here for Devon Achane. And he's going to be stopped up at the line to begin this ball game.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 11.
Back to throw is Tua. That'll be caught is Jalen Wright. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. A gain of 17 yards. Good for a Dolphins first down. To throw is Tua. He'll get that into the hands of Tyreek Hill. And he's out of bounds all the way inside the 15-yard line. It is a big play. Tua to Tyreek. 37 yards. They can still get a first down at the 1. 1st and 10, they go from the 11. On play action, it's Tagovailoa. He's got his big tight end, Darren Waller. Touchdown, Dolphins. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems like the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Jason Sanders to
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Goff going to open up with a throw. He'll let this one go long for Williams. First throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Mika Fitzpatrick.
This is an area of the offense, Mike, that's going to have to find its rhythm now as this game unfolds. They talked all week. Come out early. Get some completions. Settle down this quarterback. Well, in return, he throws an early pick. It's too early to go away from the game plan. There's a lot of game left. But this passing game is going to have to get on track throughout the rest of this game.
Play action. Tagovailoa. Pushed out to his right. The ball deflected at least a couple of times, and it'll fall to the ground. It's incomplete. Jalen Waddle, the intended target. And it'll bring up 2nd down. Now it's Tua. It's going to be pulled in by Wright. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. They get 15 on that game. First down, Miami.
That's already 2 catches for this guy. We haven't even seen him hand the ball to him yet. And that's really what these running backs have become in the league. They're really just all-around weapons, and if the ground game's not working, you can go to the air, and vice versa. The more times this guy touches the ball, the better it is for this offense.
Now a first down throw for Tua. To the left side, in the hands of Hill. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Give them 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
Just a really good play design that time, Mike, from the offensive coordinator. They match up one of the most explosive playmakers in the NFL with a hook curl defender, and he's just not able to match up with one of the best route runners in the league.
Now a first and 10 from the 38-yard line. And he will get into the end zone. Tyreek Hill. Touchdown, Miami.
Just a great way to finish off a drive, and it was something they thought they had a matchup advantage all week long, was in the ground game. And you can see here, they executed at the offensive line. He got some nice blocks downfield from his wide receivers and tight ends, and he was able to do the rest.
Sanders here for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Dolphins will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0.
Jason Sanders to kick off for
After
Miami.
the touchdown, Myers is back to boot this one away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a
At
touchback.
their own 35-yard line.
Black 20.
Williams in motion.
What's that?
On first down, it's Goff. He's going to dial up another deep ball. That'll be batted away. Incomplete. Coverage very strong defensively. It's second down.
So often we see on these deep passes, the defender lose track of the ball in the air. They then tend to panic, and it either leads to a big pass completion or a defensive PI. In this case, he stays in phase. He's able to break the ball up and prevent a big play from happening.
Second and 10.
We go.
Goff to throw. The pressure, too much, and he goes down. That is Bradley Chubb. Tough to stop. He comes up with the sack.
If you're gonna take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, but now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
Hey, lift. Hey, kill. What's that?
To throw is Goff. And that is incomplete.
I understand it's third down and the quarterback's trying to make a play, Mike, but if you're going to make a dangerous throw on third down and you're going to force the ball into tight coverage, at least do it past the sticks. Try to pick up that first down and maintain possession. He tries to thread the needle, ball falls incomplete, and now it brings up fourth down.
Early big play here. They're going to go for it on fourth down. Now the Dolphins going to use the first of their timeouts. No move for the punt team. The offense staying out there for fourth down.
Hold on. Maverick. Turbo.
They'll go for it. Here's Goff. And that is not going to work. It is in.
From the stadium that hosted Super Bowl 51 back in 2017, we are inside NRG Stadium in Houston. And today, two AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one, as it'll be the Miami Dolphins taking on the Houston Texans. And we are underway from Houston.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
A man who is both a prep and collegiate star here in the Lone Star State, Devon Achane. 4 yards the result on the first play from scrimmage. Second down.
A gain of 4.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown. So a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later. And let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Here's Tagovailoa to throw. Complete to right. And from the 25, they work this to the 29, a gain of 4.
That might feel like a little bit of a lost opportunity there for the offense because the defense brought pressure that time. And sometimes against that, you can get out to your running back, and it can turn into a big gain downfield. But what a nice job they did getting to him quickly and holding him to a short gain.
So just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. They'll run for it with Achane. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down. At least it would appear that way. He didn't get it by much, but yes, they do get the conversion on 3rd and 1. Didn't get it by much, but bottom line got the first down. Avoiding that 3 and out, how vital is that on the first drive?
To me, it's like the first round of a boxing match. You know, it may not mean much right then and there, but you'd rather not lose it, right? So you want to go ahead and get it, kind of establish something early, and hope it can carry through.
Going to the air, Tagovailoa. They'll let this go deep for Waddle. That's caught inside the 20. And he'll be down deep into Houston territory. It's a big play there for Miami. And even 60 yards.
It's early, but announcer cliche alert here. Big players make big plays. Should I say in big games too? Ah, what the heck. And this defense, they're going to have to find some way to slow him down as this game goes on, because when this combination is going good, they can tear your secondary apart.
First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. They'll run, Achane. And he's going to pull his way down to about the 1-yard line. It's a good pickup of 7 yards, and now they're looking at 2nd and goal.
It's largely been the air attack that's gotten them down here, but now is where you start to lean on that running game. That's a good pickup there on 1st and goal.
2nd and goal from the 1.
All right, come on.
Now two are going to try and sneak it. And he is not going to get in as the big bodies stop him at the 1. Officially no gain on the sneak. Kind of a wasted play there, and now it's 3rd down. We're scoreless after 1. It's Dolphins football here as we begin the 2nd quarter, as they'll see what they can do on 3rd and goal. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 2nd quarter. They were held out last time. Here now is 3rd and goal from the 1. Throwing now is Tagovailoa. Out to the flat. That's complete to his running back. Touchdown! Jalen Wright, a 1-yard touchdown reception. And the Dolphins post the first points of the ball game as they take the lead here in this second quarter. Well, CD, you know he's got great options at wide receiver, tight end, but there he looks to the backfield, and it results in a touchdown.
I love how you laid that out. So many options. You maybe forget about some of the ones that you should be covering. And they made them pay with that one, didn't they? You forget about the guys in the backfield, they're eligible too.
Jason Sanders now for the extra point. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins.
Makes the score Dolphins 7, Texans nothing. Jason Sanders to kick
now
off
after the
Miami.
touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. And they'll go play action here with Stroud. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he's got his man in stride, complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. A fresh set of downs on a gain of 13 there for the Texans.
1st and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Stroud now to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Escaping the pressure right. And he's got this down a yard or two shy of the 40 before he's out of bounds. That's some good running from Stroud, and he gets them the first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw. He'll get this into the hands of Nico Collins. And he's going to get this inside the 30.
14 more yards.
Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
Down. 1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
On the ground, this is Joe Mixon. Only a yard on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Oh, there's plenty of traffic waiting for him up the middle. But give him credit, he tried barreling through anyway. They're fortunate to get a yard out of that one.
2 minutes on the clock, second quarter, 7-0 ball game. From the 25, here's 2nd down and 8. And they'll send the tight end in motion. Back to Mixon on 2nd down. And he'll get it down this time to 17. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They got a nice little drive brewing right here.
The Dolphins going to take their 2nd timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Mixon with a first down carry. And he'll get 7 yards from the 17 to the 10 before he's taken down. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. They'll stay on the ground. Mixon again. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
All right. 18. That's it.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. They'll roll him out right. And a big loss here as he's taken down. Jalen Phillips, the former first-rounder, getting in there for the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Jaime Fairbairn on for the field goal. A 47-yard attempt.
Fairbairn able to put this one through. And they are on the board, but still trailing. It's 7-3. Well, still trailing here, but they do get the late field goal. Now their defense will try to keep this score right where it is heading into the locker room.
Yeah, and trailing at the break, you obviously don't want to go in off of a negative play. Give them credit for that one. Finding a way to put points on the board. Give them any type of a spark, anything to build off of as they try and plan a comeback.
And we will not have a run back here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 20-yard line. The Dolphins at the line ready for their next drive. And with a 7-3 lead, we'll see how aggressive they want to be. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop the clock with 12 seconds to go in this first half. They'll keep it on the ground again here. And he'll just keep 2 hands on the football as he'll be taken down after a short pickup. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the second down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter. Once again, they'll keep it on the ground. And they will get to him behind the line, but the clock continues to tick down. And they're going to take a timeout defensively. So with 4th down coming up, they go ahead and burn it and say we'll see what happens. So on 4th down, the Dolphins turn to Ryan Stonehouse to punt. He steps into this one, and this is a rocket. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Jason Sanders to kick
The
off.
Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Well, out of the locker rooms here they come. Their first drive of the third quarter. And Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, but we got a tight one set up to be a very entertaining second half.
And as we know, partner, in the NFL, there's trailing and there's trailing, right? Sometimes you're discouraged by how much you're down, but in this case, this is a tight ball game, so there's a sense of optimism here. I think they went into half and looked at their play sheet and said, these are the plays we really like. What do you say we use them to start the second half and get us going?
Here's Stroud. Flush to his right. Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. And the return here will go to the 31-yard line.
I don't think there's any other way to put it, but that was just simply deflating because you know they came out ready to go at halftime, right? Everyone motivating each other, wanting to get out there and get going. And that turnover absolutely saps your momentum. Now you're just shouting encouragement to your defense, hoping they can pick you up and give you another chance.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. After the turnover, it's Tua. And Waller taking it in over the middle. And he's taken down, but not before reaching the 10-yard line. A good pickup there of 20 yards.
At the 10-yard line.
And that's the kind of play this offense needs to maybe kick them into gear a little bit. They've been stuck in neutral much of the game. Perhaps that can give them a little bit of confidence that big plays are out there.
Play action, now it's Tua. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Finally held down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him.
Well, there's still time to rectify this situation because the silver lining, they took a sack on 1st and goal. But that close to the goal line, that still definitely hurts.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Tua gets this one to Hill. 5 yards that time on the completion. And now it's 3rd and goal. Now Tua. And it's intercepted. Tua picked by his former college teammate Christian Harris. And the Texans are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. Well, and I saw the pressure coming out, and that just looked problematic. Hit him as he threw it, and the interception ensued.
Let me pay homage to the man who stood in this spot before. He always talked about how much pressure is in the face of a guy, and can he step into a throw? And when you can't do that, oftentimes interceptions result.
Bradley Chubb came in and got him.
This defense is just flat getting after it. They have not given up much of anything in the run game. Case in point right there.
So a 5-yard run the other way in the wrong direction, and that leads us to 2nd and 15. Stroud looking to throw. He's got it to Collins, complete. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line.
16 yards.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 31-yard line.
They'll bring the tight end in motion right here. Stroud to throw it. To Mixon on the check down. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. Another nice gain. That's now 30 yards between those last two plays.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down. Back to throw. Here's Stroud. Flushed out right. He's going to be out of bounds on what's going to wind up being the final play of quarter number 3. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we played 3 quarters. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides. Now a quick throw there, but it's going to be incomplete.
We've seen these defenses make enough opportunistic plays to keep this one low scoring. Flying around, making plays on the ball, and we see yet another errant throw as a result.
One score down. Here we go. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
18. Hey. Buggy. 19 Texas.
4th down, 4th quarter. Here's Stroud. That'll be caught right side by the rookie receiver. And they will touch him down, but not before he gets the first. What a time for his first catch as they get the conversion on 4th. A new lease on life after the 4th down conversion. Here's 1st and 10. Now Stroud. Over the middle, he gets it to Collins. Texans passing game in rhythm right now, picking up another first.
And here we are in the 4th quarter, partner, and watch them drive for what would be a go-ahead touchdown. And you and I both know this is where you need a quarterback who can keep his cool back there. Not just for himself, but to keep the rest of the team relaxed, too.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. Giving back-to-back catches now. That one for 16, and another first down.
I love the drive they're working on here because they know they can take the lead with a touchdown. And so far on this drive, so good. They moved the ball down the field with very little resistance defensively. But they better be prepared for some adjustments to come their way now.
Mixing up the middle. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2. 4th quarter, down to the final 2 minutes, and we've got a one-score game. They come up now on 2nd and 2. Now first carry for their fullback. And now we'll see a timeout used on defense as they stop it right out of the break with 1:57 to go in the ballgame.
2nd and short. Is it a no-brainer to think I give it to my fullback and I pick it up?
You would think a no-brainer, but that time able to hit him for a loss.
Yeah, definitely was not a gimme, was it?
A big play looming on 3rd down. And got his man. It's caught. Touchdown, Houston. Nico Collins from 4 yards out. And the Texans have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. He's got it, and this is indeed up to a 3-point lead.
That's the score. Texans 10, Dolphins 7.
So after the touchdown, here's Fairbairn now to kick it away. And that one going to hop into the end zone, and it'll come out to the 20.
20-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Tua. That's complete to Westbrook-Akine. Here's 2nd down.
To Nick Westbrook-Akine. No gain on the play.
Throwing Tua. He's going to let it fly. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. And all the way in for a touchdown. Nick Westbrook-Akine. 79 yards. And the Dolphins answer back with a touchdown of their own to take a 4th quarter lead. Might be seeing that one on the highlight shows tonight. The home run ball here in the 4th quarter to take the lead.
There's nothing like being aggressive, preaching that to your team, and then following through. All the way through. Go ahead and throw one more up there. Why not?
It's been a great game, and we are not done yet. Important extra point up and through. And the lead is now 14 to 10.
14. Texans 10. Jason Sanders.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Here's Stroud. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
This defense has been so stingy all game long. No reason to think it's suddenly going to open up now. They took their shot, but this, like many others, falls incomplete.
Got a man, and he hits him in stride. And he gets this one to midfield before he's brought down.
That's exactly what they were looking for. If they get another gain like that, they'll be right there in field goal range.
And the tension building. Plenty of time. All 3 timeouts still remain. Here's 1st and 10 now. Stroud. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Eluding the pressure right. And he's out of bounds just before the midfield stripe at the 49.
Partner was a definite passing down, but he was able to leak out and pick up some good yardage, even though the coverage was excellent. Maybe it's not exactly how they drew it up, but he still got a big chunk of yardage on 2nd down.
This goes out wide for Mixon. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So that's going to double their pleasure for sure. They get the first and save a timeout.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Stroud to throw it. To the left side, finds his receiver Noel. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and inches at the 30-yard line.
Now 2nd down and a few inches.
Here we go.
Now Stroud. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he is out of bounds inside the 30. That's what they need right now. Get the first down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
All right. 18. What's that?
Stroud looks to throw. And oh, that one nearly intercepted. That would have sealed it. Instead, it'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd down and 10.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
Oh, and that nearly ended it. That should have been intercepted, but he cannot corral it, and that is a lifeline there with 3rd down coming up.
10 yards to go.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the first down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
And now a tough spot here. This is 3rd and 10. To throw with Stroud. This one left side caught by Collins. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
Well, they got the yardage they needed there. Picked up the first down, got out of bounds. How about the urgency that they have, as well as they understand where they are in the field?
Two timeouts still in their back pocket. It's 1st and 10. Stroud back to throw. Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by a feet to Melifonwu. And the Dolphins have just about some...